What's going on, everyone? I just popped in for a minute. I just got home from work. So we still have to eat dinner. But before dinner, I got a special box that I've been waiting for a couple of weeks because there's been little problems in shipping. I'm also waiting for 10 pounds of bougie yarn. Woo! And that should be coming up pretty soon. And then also, since we were on our way home, we stopped at the post office. And Mandy, your stuff went out today, and you should see it Friday. So I just rolled in from work. This is what I look like at work. And so I've got a couple little things to share with you. So I wanted to pop on real quick and share some stuff with you guys. So the main one is the box. I got this for myself, and it was, we all have enablers, and Michi was the one that I saw with these, and I was like, wow, I have to have them. So without further ado, let me open this box up real quick. What do we have? Ooh! They sent exactly what I wanted. They sent a box of paper. I so wanted this brown paper. Wow. There's a bunch of stuff in here. What's this? Let me see what this is. And this is absolutely nothing. This is my second favorite, white paper. But in the last piece of white paper, there was special little boxes. There were these special little boxes. Oops. Let me get my boxes all in a line. So I got 5 furl streamlines, but not just only any streamline. These are the wooden ones because I wanted a set of wooden hooks, and I tend to like furls a lot. And I like my dots a lot. So I got dun dun dun. Woo. Woo. The Furls Sage wooden hooks. And I've got to say, just feeling them, oh my gosh, these are like really light, and they're long enough, and they're comfortable. They seem to be comfortable. The grip is like kind of sticky, like not sticky but grippy. And this was the smallest hook I got. And this is focus. This is a 4.5 G plus hook, and Wow, it's nice and light. This is where did it go? This is nice and light compared to my other furls. These are really light. Wow. So I got a G plus through 7. So 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, and 7. Yeah. And this is the 7. So the 7, I mean, like these are really nice. I like these. So I got some new hooks. They feel really nice. I'm starting after as soon as I get I'm supposed to get some shots on Friday in my hands. Um, I'll start back for serious. And I want to do so like these are really comfortable. And as soon as I use them for something like on a project, I will let you guys know what I think of them. But just just feeling them, the quality and stuff is, I mean, it's furls, and they're nice and slick, and the color is really pretty. It's a really pretty sage kind of color. It's darker in person than it is on the. It's a darker sage color than it is showing on the screen. Um, it's more towards the color of the box, the furls box, except it's a little more blue. But it's nice. It like fades in onto the hook. So I'm excited about trying these. These are really cool. So I'm a happy camper today because I got my furls wood hooks. And I will say this, furls, we had a little boo boo problem with it wasn't furls problem. It was a Mateo problem. And furls took care of it. Their customer service couldn't have been any nicer. So I'm really happy, about the whole thing. They were really nice. Oh, it's been a long day. Um, so I got those now. I'm waiting for my yarn from Nancy, my furls box. What they're going to be living in for now for a little bit. My fishing knife. I did start something yesterday. My hands were feeling a little better. I mean, it's hit and miss until I actually, get the shots. But I did start something, and this is what I'm using. And I don't use bulky yarn. This is a 6, and it's Karen Spice Cakes. And I don't use this kind of yarn, but we had it, and I thought I'll make a shawl or something out of it. Well, what I did was just as a easy, quick little project. I thought I would do a granny shawl, and since yesterday, this is what I have on it so far. So it's coming out. It's coming out. It's going to be nice and warm. I will say that. Um, and then I think I'm gonna put gray in it, or I'm gonna do like put a stripe in it or something. But that's the my current whip that I've got on the hook. And I just, like I said, I just wanted something just to like horse around with kind of thing. So what better than a granny shawl? So I'm working on that. That's about it since this weekend. And we had a busy weekend with Craig, Fiber Spider, and on our live on Thursday. And thank you to Craig. He's always a blast to have on. He's the man. So we have fun with him whenever we get together. We have a good time. Talking food, talking books, talking all kinds of crazy stuff. So with that, the big thing was the hooks. The hooks are awesome. I'm probably gonna play around with them a little bit tonight. The hook I am using though for the bulky yarn is this one. And this is an 8mm. And it's comfortable. It like falls right in my hand, so it's a comfortable hook to use. So I'm playing with that. The furrows that I got, I didn't get an 8. The biggest one I got was a 7. So I'm going to be using this one for a bit to do that shawl. And thank you for everybody for the happy mail and for the emails about our upcoming podiversary. I really appreciate it. I'll be answering those tonight. And I don't think when we went to the post office today, Mandy, if you're watching, we sent your package out from Heidi's podiversary. We sent out your box, and the box should be Friday, is what they said. So keep an eye out for it. Tank, I know, got her alpaca, and because I saw that email today at work, and she was happy with the alpaca she got. So we're just cruising right along. So we'll see you live on Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember the thummies, and if you like the content, please subscribe. Hit the thummies, leave comments if you want. You can send me an email for Rebecca and I, and send us pictures of your makes or post them. I know it's only on phones at this time, but we do have a community page. So if you want to post pictures on our community page, you're more than welcome to. We'd love to see your makes, because a lot of you are all of you are amazing crocheters and amazing knitters, and we'd like to see your guys' work too. So with that, I'm gonna go fix some dinner, go relax for a bit, and work on this granny shawl. So I will see you guys on the YouTube streets. Rebecca is right here.
Hello.
See? She's in the director's chair tonight. So she's,
Resting my leg.
she's resting her legs. And, she's comfortable in her chair. So with that, everybody, have a have a killer week this week. Have a very blessed week. And we'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone. We'll see y'all later. Bye.